are back with more talk time here on Activated Mornings with Roleza and Dianna. Right about now, we are supposed to be receiving a call from Kingsley the Freitas so that he can give us his morning commentary. Kingsley, if you're listening and you are able to call, now is your time. And just to let you know, we're back up and running. We're cooking with gas. Well, at least on half of the bonus, right? We're live on Facebook and YouTube, so we've got that part of our issue sorted out. So you can join us on Facebook, you can join us on YouTube if you so desire. And we would like you to desire that. Now, Kingsley hasn't given us a call, which means, which probably means that he is unable to do so at this moment. But that's okay. You're going to get commentary from Roleza and Dianna. Always remember that you can call us 457-9997. That's our WhatsApp number, and that's our landline number. You can call us and, just interact with us. If you have questions, if you have opinions, thoughts to give on anything that we're speaking about, you can do that. Righty then. So before we went out the last time, we were talking about carnival things, activities for carnival and so on. The person who called before, you probably need to call back so we could, know who that is. I know the voice because I think that person calls us all the time. That sounded like the person who went camping. Not true?
Oh, okay.
It sounded like that person. So you know my face. I don't know yours.
Oh, we don't even know his name.
And that too.
Never got his name.
Yes. So you can call back. So you can tell me where you was, who you was, how you look. Don't remain anonymous. But other than that, Vincy Mas is off and up and running. And if you are into Vincy Mas, well, there are a lot of things that you can do. If you're not into Vincy Mas, then that's okay. You do your thing. Not allow the other people to do their thing as well. And guess which thing we're doing? Tomorrow we're doing thing. Tomorrow is we're doing thing tomorrow.
Rum and Rhythm?
Yeah, man. It's Rum and Rhythm tomorrow. At Victoria Park, tickets are only $30, so you can get your tickets cheap. Get your tickets and get into Victoria Park tomorrow. So do a thing. Shake a leg, shake a head, shake an arm. Drink something, juice, water, liquor, anything that you desire. It will be there in the park for you tomorrow. But it does not just stay there. On Saturday, you have the kiddies, so get the children ready. For those of you who are going to take your children out, get the children ready for their day. Saturday is their day. That's the children. You know how we have the big people party? Saturday is the little children party. But I know the adults will enjoy as well, especially the CDC says that they're turning Victoria Park into Coney Island. And I know normally when children adults enjoy children things. Adults enjoy slides and swings and these sorts of things. So, they'll definitely be enjoying the Coney Island thing in Victoria Park. Some persons have never been to Coney Island. It probably was in existence when they were born, but their parents never took them. And some persons were born, before? Well, if you're born before, then you know probably after Coney Island, so they have no idea. One like me, I don't know what that is. I think it was in existence when I was alive, but I never been to it. So so those of you who want to have that experience, go, because you adults, I know you're gonna enjoy that as well. And take out the children. Walk with money. You shouldn't get paid by them, so put aside like half the salary, half the bills, and the other half is for.
Wait, this one time I didn't realize. I am in such a different time zone. Well, not even time zone, just a different time. Right? Well, no, I don't even.
Yeah, man. So you can take out. You're taking your niece down to the park.
I need to. Exactly. I only have one niece and I have nieces. I won't be taking it. That's all the niece.
All right.
Her mother will do that.
Okay then. All right. So there is that happening on Saturday. And does it this flyer you were looking at there? Did you have a time
So,
this Saturday event?
okay, so for Kiddies Carnival, which is called Junior Carnival, which is Kiddies Fun Fair, so that's the name of it. It is from 10 a.m. The Coney Island activities start from 10 a.m. So there will be fun ride, guns and castle, water slides, go-kart, trampoline, face painting, and more. Admission is $10 for children and $15 for adults. All right, so that's happening this Saturday.
Right. I just went on the live there and got distracted. I see somebody say, this person said they're here in St. Vincent. One of the person who usually says they're in different places, are you here in Vincy? I mean, we're excited to have Vincy's here. Big up yourself, George.
All right, and not to forget that some Sunday as well, I think
yeah. An evening with the legends. That is the Calypso semi-final taking place at the cruise ship terminal. And I think
I didn't have to flag for that one, but yeah, that's the event that's happening.
And that starts, I think it starts at 6 with the cocktail hour. The cocktail hour is either at 6 or 7. Right, but it starts with the cocktail hour, and then you get into the sweetness of the calypso music. Kaiso, yes, Kaiso, and Vincent Gentlemen, the two. Look out for
yeah. So that is so right. So that the admission for that is $40. All right, and it starts at cocktail hour at Dianna at 6 p.m. Showtime is at 7 p.m. Okay, so yeah. Many things for you to partake in if you are so inclined. As you were there talking about carnival and persons who are involved, I actually think that it's a good time for persons to market, let's say the other Grenadine islands, those that are in a position to, maybe not necessarily for this, but future consideration could be given to it, because not everybody wants to take part in carnival activities.
Yeah.
Not everybody might necessarily want to do it in carry distance of the carnival activities. And this is where we can actually market and promote, well, maybe guest houses or a group of persons that come together and promote the other islands so that you can offer a staycation for persons who want to get away. I know that during Trinidad Carnival, a lot of persons from Trinidad itself, who do not want to take part in carnival activities, they go to Tobago, right? So I think so while we welcome home persons for carnival, we can also welcome home persons to go and because we have so many other islands. It's not just quote unquote mainland St. Vincent. We have other islands, so we could do a kind of dual marketing. That could happen. Maybe not necessarily. I don't think you would necessarily get involved in that part of it, because they are there to promote the carnival activity, the cultural part of it. But from another vantage point, some other group could, promote not just us here, parents and Vincent, who may want to do that getaway, but other persons from other islands, because we could do something with that as well. So yeah, that's just me thinking a little bit there.
And it's a good thought. I mean, what better way to be far from the music than in the Grenadine? All right, then. So there you have it for our carnival activities. We also have the Sokamana coming up. By the way, you only have 2 weeks there. If you haven't been checking daily or hourly or weekly, you only have about 2 weeks now before carnival finishes, basically, right? 2 weeks from now, and just like that, everything is gonna come to a close. You have the Sokamana competition coming up. You have the March Gras coming up, as well as Mardi Gras and Monday morning and evening jumble. And remember, you got some extension of time. So things are going to run a little bit later on Tuesday and on Monday. Carnival Monday and Carnival Tuesday. Bars are already going up in Kingstown. While you're fetting, though, please remember to keep the country clean. Not because it's carnival mean that, garbage to get thrown on the ground. Garbage is never to be thrown on the ground at any time, at any point during the year. So please remember, even when you're drinking your plastic in your cups, still find a bin. You don't have to walk a mile in Kingston to find a bin, all right? A bin is closer than you think. So make sure that you map out those bins in your mind. CDCR might have put some neon signs above them bins, shining like Vegas. Bin here.
Okay, so just make sense to, I mean, walk with your own garbage as well. You know, you walk with a
Yep.
plastic bag or whatever. One of the things that is encouraged when you go to the supermarket is to walk with your own, like a tote bag or whatever. So people could just choose to walk with their own garbage. One of the recommendations that I always have to give is the sanitation department come the Wednesday morning after Carnival, because it looks like there was never any facilities the night before. And I have to say the night because Carnival, everything shuts down at 10, but, you know, just commendations to them. So it's really everything, I mean, really truly the reality of living in a society is everybody working hand in hand, all right? While it is that there are persons with designated roles and designated responsibilities, it's really for us, each of us, to do our little part and make it just a little bit easier for those who have designated responsibilities, all right? So I see somebody here is already home and they have been going out a lot since they've been home. They have a group of friends who are visiting as well. So, you know, this is also the time of the year when persons, either just before Carnival or directly after Carnival, do a lot of sightseeing. So I think one of the other things that we have to look at is the economic benefit, the trickle-down benefit that happens for many businesses, right? The tour guide operators, persons with bars, those with restaurants, even some of like the fashion designers, etc. The seamstresses and tailors, I feel quite call myself a fashion designer. The boutiques, the van drivers, well, I said taxi operators already, but taxi operators slash tour guides, right? Is that whole trickle down effect? You know, even persons just simply they're selling from the little trade at the side of the street with a little tamarind ball and sugar cake, rum and sugar cake and the coconut and so forth. Things that many persons who live overseas is that they long to have, and these are the things. As much as we don't recognize it, these are things that many persons look forward to happen, you know, because they miss them so much. So, you know, as much as, you know, there are some group of persons who don't really care for Carnival, it really does have a significant impact on our economy, and just embrace it, all right? Just embrace it. Milk it for all it's worth right now.
Okay, so I just want to, I think I'm going to go over the Raga Soca and Soca finalists. The other day we were trying to play a video, but we didn't get it properly. By now you may have read, you would have probably would have watched the videos, the lives, and you know who these people are. But for the Raga Soca finals, to go through them very quickly, we have Utamu Road, well, Bongo Prime, Sora, Nimroy Laborde Zaran, we have Morales, we have Diffusion, we have Geo, Fireman Hooper, of course, we have Madzat, Picos Jr. as well. I'm not seeing it. Right, that was for the Raga Soca. And for the reserve, we have Chiwali. The reigning Raga Soca mark is Hans John, so those persons have to go up against Hans John. He calls himself the King of Carnival. And for the Soca Monarch, the Power Soca Monarch, we have Bongo Prime, we have El Pang, Hans John, Fire Empress, Angie Maya, Gio, and Sarah. We have King Jade, and Spy Out, Boxer Money, and Voltage TBG. We have the Chow Minister, Kelly J, Magical, and Dimes and the Pixel as well. And for reserve, Lexi, and they are all going up against the undisputed Super X Megadog. I am not even gonna try to say the rest. Fire! I know that fact. They're going up against the ruler of the land. Will he keep on reigning? Well,
So the ruler of the land against the king of the land?
well, King of Carnival.
Oh, you King of Carnival. Oh, okay, all right.
Well, it's a real showdown, so, you know. You can go out to see that if you want to, and if not, then you'll just rest, okay? But that is it for us this morning, our talk for Carnival. Remember, one thing about Carnival is we're going to have to be safe as well. And the police are going to be there. They've been talking to us. They've been telling us the things that they have in place. And guess what? They're here this morning again to speak a little more on that. So you'd want to stay tuned for our cup chat discussion this morning. It's now 8 o'clock. And this time check came to us by the New Haven Funeral Home.